When you think about your finances, do you feel comfortable? Do you know that any debt that you carry was taken out with your best interest in mind? Are you confident that the steps you're taking are going to lead you towards your financial goals? Does your month-to-month cash flow feel comfortable? Or just thinking about your finances leave you feeling a little nauseous, maybe even downright panicked? I've been at both ends. I can remember getting my credit card statements and thinking, what happened? I don't remember eating there. And just feeling overwhelmed with the idea of looking at my finances and my financial life. And I'm now at the other extreme, where I am very comfortable with my finances. I know that the plan that I have is working for me, and I feel comfortable adjusting it when necessary. I knew I had reached a point of financial well-being, of flourishing financially, thanks to an incident that occurred at work a couple of months ago. They were having layoffs. On a Tuesday, they laid off 3 people. On Thursday, they laid out 4 more. And at that point, I thought, what would happen to me if I were to get laid off? So I went home and I took a look at my budget. And this is a budget that I developed with the help of a friend a couple of years ago. And it's a living, breathing document. When I had a raise, I went back and I adjusted it. When I reached one of my loan debt payoff goals, I went back and I adjusted it. It's a document that changes as my financial situation changes. So I took a look at what I would get from unemployment if I were to get laid off. I took a look at my budget and I started to cut out things that I knew I could live without, were I to be without a job. For example, my gym membership or the internet. I figured I'd go to the library if I needed to use the internet. And after maybe 15 minutes, I saw that with unemployment and my savings and a bare bones budget, I could live for 9 months, a year, without having to go into debt and without having to leave Los Angeles and move back home where I was for sure not going to be able to find a job. And for me, as a single person, it just felt like financial freedom. For me, that feels like financial well-being today. The thing that got me from not knowing where I stood in my finances to a place of a lot more freedom was actually meeting with somebody else and working on building a budget. And it wasn't so much that my income changed, but that my thinking around money changed. What would financial well-being look like for you? Would you like to know that if something were to happen to you, your children would be taken care of? Or would you like to feel that you're going to be able to take that trip across the U.S. that you've always wanted to take in your RV? Whatever financial well-being looks like for you, if you feel that you haven't been able to get there on your own, you may benefit from seeing a financial planner. Financial planning has changed a lot in the past decade, and a lot of it is because a lot of the things that a financial advisor used to do, like sell insurance or pick stocks, we can now do on our own online. Mitch Anthony, a thought leader in the industry, talks about what these things are and says how financial advising has moved away from return on investment, which is where your stockbroker, your insurance salesman would live, to return on life, which is where you would find a fee-only comprehensive financial planner. But the real, true value add is the partnership aspect. As a society, we rarely talk about our finances. In fact, if you feel that you're not doing well financially, there's a sense of shame around it. This shame makes it difficult to look at any of it, to build a budget. I know when I sat down with my friend to look at my finances, I felt ashamed that as a financial major, I still couldn't figure out why I wasn't able to pay more on my loan. I still wasn't able to figure out why my cash flow felt so stressful each month. Her support is really what helped turn around my financial life. A recent article in The Atlantic by Neil Gabler talks about the shame that we feel around our finances. And he mentions that he did go and find outside help. Seeing a financial planner can help you look at what aspects of your life are not working, what aspects are working, and the steps that you need to take to get to a place that feels like financial flourishing for you. We all have our own situation, our own dreams and goals. I encourage you to take some time today to think about what would financial well-being look like for you? What steps do you need to take to get there? And is it time to consider seeing a financial planner that can partner with you so that you reach your goals in a timely manner and that you can feel confident that you're doing everything you need to do? Sign up to my newsletter to learn more about financial planning and what financial well-being can look like.